Hey guys, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. So, this is your girl, Letitia B. Fikes. I am your hair loss practitioner. I am also an a licensed cosmetologist in the state of North Carolina. I've been licensed actually for about 16 years now. And I am also an award winning stylist. I'm also a licensed cosmetology instructor. I am founder and creator of Create Professionals Workshop and also the author of 30 Tips in 30 Days Success Journal. So if you have not picked up your success journal, make sure that you go to createprofessionals.com and pick up your copy today. Especially if you are in the beauty industry, I am giving you tips each day so you can be more successful in your business. Okay, so today I want to talk to you and try to find out what's the issue. Like, where is your hair loss coming from? Yeah, where is your hair loss coming from? I know some people like, oh yeah, I put a relaxer in my hair. Others like, well, the last time I used Shea Moistures. Disclaimer: Shea Moistures did not make nobody hair fall out, but it's always a product or this or that, or I ate this, I ate that. But just remember that the hair function in cycles. So for an example, if you are in a stressful situation or a stressful job, your hair is coming out now, the trigger happened 6 to 16 weeks ago. So if you're currently stressed, 6 to 16 weeks later, your hair will continue to fall out. So, with that being said, let me go to my first point. So, let's talk about genetics. Genetics is that hereditary gene that is passed, that is passed down from relative to relative to relative, whether it's mother, brother, sister, father, cousin, auntie, whatever. You share some type of DNA, and that's your genetic code. So, um, we're gonna start with genetics and hair loss. Okay, so if you are, say, if your mom or your uncle or someone in your family is suffering with hair loss, more than likely you may um you may have hair loss, but you don't have to be susceptible to that. When you are when you know that it runs in your family, and you know that you have a gene, and you know that you have a predisposition to have hair loss because of your family genetics, you should go ahead and do something about it early on a preventative level. Well, if you already started seeing signs and you're not on a preventative level and it hasn't been within the 5-year window mark, you still can save your strands. You still can save your strands. So I don't want you to think that there's nothing that can be done. And if you have genetic hair loss and you feel like this is you, that or it hasn't been 5 years of noticeable hair loss, that your aunt got it, your grandma got it, your sister, cousin, brother, father, mother, sister, aunt has it, then go ahead and schedule your 15 free minute consultation with me so we can see what options you have. Okay. 2, your hormones. Your hormones can cause your hair to be gone, to be lost. It can cause you to have hair loss. For an example, pregnancy, that's a hormonal issue. Thyroidism, whether it's hypo or hyper, um, your thyroid regulates the hormone in your body. So anytime that is lowering or raising up your what it does is it knocks the hair cycle off balance, and that can cause a lot of hair loss. So hormone issues, rather, it can also be PCOS. If you have I think it's called um if you have cysts on your ovaries, you can also experience hair loss because that's a hormonal issue. So if you are experiencing hormonal issues and this is you, make sure that you schedule your free 15-minute consultation with me to see what is your options, because you do not have to suffer in silence and you do not have to lose hair. Okay, 3, your health. Your health. So if you are battling um lupus, diabetes, or you had a high fever, those are causes of hair loss. You can get hair loss based off certain triggers. So if you feel like, oh, well, I'm gonna have lupus, or I'm always gonna have diabetes, or whatever the case might be, and you don't think it's an option, reach out to me and schedule your free 15-minute consultation so we can talk. Okay. Medications, healing medications. So I know a lot of us who are on medications, we have to be on there for good reasons. But there are certain medications that you don't have to be on. So you're probably on medications because you're on medications. So basically what I'm saying, you're probably on the medication because it's a side effect of another medication. So, with this being said, a lot of the medications can cause hair loss. Now, medications do not affect everybody the same. Some people show signs when they first take it. Some people show signs 5 years after. Some people show signs of hair loss when they're getting off the medicine. So you can be on it for 20 years and never have any hair loss issues. It just depends on your genetic makeup. Not saying if you're on a medication, you're going to lose hair, but it's a possibility. Not everybody loses hair because they're on medications. Now, if you are the one that is losing hair and you on medication and you're not sure if your medication is causing it or not, make sure that you reach out to me as well. Go ahead and schedule your 15 free minutes consultation with me. All right. The next thing is what I was talking about in the beginning. Stress, your emotional state. Like, your body is in tune with everything that you do. Everything that you do. So when you're happy, you sad, you're scared, you're panicking, your body sends off these hormones in your body and it goes off crazy. So when you are anxious or scared or anything like that, it releases these hormones which disrupt your hair cycle. And remember, I was telling you the triggers, the 6 to 16 weeks. Boom. Now you have telogen effluvium. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you calm down, breathe, um, find some way to not panic. Now, if you don't know how to do that and you need a little bit of assistance and your hair still coming out a whole lot, schedule your 15 minute consultation with me and let's talk about it. All right. So your next thing, hunger. We're always eating stuff. We always snacking on chips, burgers, things that we know that we're not supposed to be snacking on. A lot of cheese, a lot of chocolate, a lot of fatty food. And a lot of this fat is clogging up your pores. And when you clog up your pores, you can cause you can cause your follicles to be clogged. And once they're clogged, you can cause a disruption in your hair growth. Now your hair ain't growing right. Now you're gonna have spots and be like, okay, my hair fell out. So you want to make sure that you do not eat certain things, because a lot of foods that we are eating is the cause of our hair loss. And not just because it accumulates buildup on our scalp, it's because our body is made up of a whole bunch of cells, and on a cellular level, we need things that are living to keep us living. So let's not try to eat um inflammatory foods. Let's try to eat anti-inflammatory foods so you don't have to worry about your cells being congested with mucus. Because when you are congested with mucus in your body, you cause all kinds of diseases, all kinds of things to be going on in your body. And like I said before, your health can also be an effect of hair loss. All right. So the last thing is for my licensed professionals, over processing. So too much products can cause hair loss. Um, Too much heat, over processing and chemicals, things like that. A lot of tension styles. Those are the things that are self-induced. Traction, chemicals like relaxers or colors, and actually heat. Those can also, what's the word I want to use? Those are catalysts for CCCA. It speeds up that process. So you want to make sure that you're not you're not the cause of the hair loss, especially as professionals, because we're supposed to be on the end that helps people out. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go over it again. Um, we talked about hereditary, which is genetic. We talk about hormones. For example, we talk about the pregnancy and the thyroid. We talk about your health, like having any type of issues like lupus, diabetes, cysts. We talk about healing, as in medication. We talk about having hassle in your life, like stress and things of that nature, being on an emotional roller coaster. We talk about your hunger, eating for no reason, your diet. Having a poor diet can cause hair loss. And the last thing is hairdressing, over processing stuff. Guys, come on. We are the hair physician. We are the hair doctors. Our job is to make sure that we are not compromising our clients' hair. Our job is to make sure that we keep everything stay intact, that it is on a healthy level. So, guys, I thank you for watching. I am your hair loss practitioner, um, and the Triangle's premier hair loss practitioner, here serving Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill in North Carolina. So, um, what am I about to say? Lost train of thought, guys. Okay, so I am your hair loss practitioner. If you need me, make sure that you go to lafacebeauty.com and go ahead and schedule your free 15-minute consultation with me. If you have any questions about hair loss, or if you know anybody who may need this information, share it out to them. If you find this information vital, share it out to them. All right, guys, I am Leticia B. Fikes. I am out. Until next time, guys, stay educated.